This is Gifted Click.
So what's up, Click fam? Right now we got my guy WILLZ here today. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's good, dog? How you doing, man?
Chilling, bro. Where you at, man?
I'm out in Sanford, Florida right now.
Where? Okay, so you grew up out there?
Yeah, that's actually my hometown.
Oh, word, bro, word. So how was it growing up for you out there, man?
What'd you say? My bad.
Oh, no, you straight. Saying, how was it growing up?
Well, Sanford it's kind of crazy out there. It's hood, you know what I'm saying? So, growing up, I grew up out there my whole life. You know, I went to elementary school, middle school, high school out there. So, it was you know, kind of a crazy lifestyle growing up. You know, went through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Ups and downs and stuff like that. But definitely made me who I am today.
Word, man. All right, so look, I'm not really too familiar with exactly where Sanford, Florida is. Like, what part of Florida that is?
That's kind of like Central Florida. It's about like 30 minutes from Orlando.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so when you start rapping, bro? Like, what made you pick up the pen?
Well, really, if I think about it, I started freestyling probably like, I don't know, when I was probably about 16. Me and my homies, you know, will chill in the whip, hot box, you know what I'm saying? Freestyling there, and then I had actually did a little time when I was younger, and then once I got out from there, you know, I kind of got the inspiration in there, and then once I got out, I kind of started writing and things of that nature, but about 2 years ago, I really started taking it real serious.
Word, man. Yeah, man. Shit, been down. To give you nothing time to think, man. You don't mind asking if it's over and stuff over. Do you mind telling me, like, what you got locked up for?
Man, I was stupid. I was young. I was just doing, like, running in the streets, got caught up, you know what I'm saying? Just got put on probation, and then I ended up violating that probation, so I had to do a little stay. I did a year, and it was tough, but it definitely, I came out stronger on the other side, though. You know what I'm saying? I always try to find the positive in everything, so, you know, maybe that's what I needed at that time. It probably could have kept me from doing something else, or something else happening to me or something like that, you know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely, man. Did you have to get any, like, did you have to get any fights or anything in there, or it was kind of cool?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely got in a few fights, but luckily, you know, we kept it on the low, because in there, if you get in a fight, they're gonna put you in the box, which is really like, it's kind of like solitary confinement. So you definitely try not to act up too much, but it's hard being in there around a bunch of other men, you know, testosterone and all that. It gets kind of crazy, but I definitely had to, you know, fight it out a couple times for sure.
Yeah, bro. Man, but then that helped you. Did you write it? So did you write a lot while you was in there and stuff, or?
I was actually, you know, I've always been an artist, so I was drawing. I would draw a lot, and I also would definitely, you know, write rhymes in there. Actually, you know, I met some people in there. They got these steel little desks with like a little bench, and you know, we'll be in there. Somebody will bang on it and have like a pencil and make a beat. So we'll even be in there freestyling, and it's crazy being in there. I even met a lot of people that had talent, and I was just, it's crazy in somewhere like that you can see so much talent. That kind of gave me inspiration, you know, seeing dudes in there with such soul and stuff like that, being in a bad situation, but they still have that, you know, outlook just to make some good music. And I don't know, it kind of gave me some inspiration while I was in there.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro. So you get out, Like, so when did you? I'm just trying to go down the timeline now. So you get out of jail. So when did when did you start really taking like the rap game serious, man? Because you got some dope visuals. Like you got everything together. Like you got all your stuff out. So it's like you're hitting different blogs. Like, so when did you like get to that point? And it's like, all right, let me take this stuff serious so I can take off of this.
Well, to be honest, when I first got out of jail, I was broke, man. I didn't have nothing. It took me a while, you know, working random jobs. Like, I was literally rolling burritos and, you know, hustling, doing whatever I could do. But once I got a little money saved up, you know, started going to the studio, stuff of that nature. But to be honest, I really started taking it super serious probably 6 months ago, to be honest. Like, I've been taking it serious for 2 years, I would say, and even before that I was working on music, but the last 6 months I've been really pushing, trying to, you know, because I'm independent, so I gotta put all my own money behind my music, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pay for studio time, gotta pay for video, gotta pay for everything. So once I was able to do, you know, put a little money behind myself is what I always kind of wanted to do. Once I got in that situation, then I finally could do the things I wanted to do. And, you know, through doing music for 2 years and, you know, through, you know, doing music before I finally, you know, put the puzzle pieces together and found all the people that I need to work with, you know what I'm saying? And that could, you know, some connections that could benefit me. And after that, you know, now I feel like everything's kind of lining up and I'm just trying to keep hustling, keep grinding, you know, keep putting good content out and just focus on getting better and staying positive, you know?
Exactly, bro. I mean, it takes time, man. It takes time to get everything together, man. But you bringing everything together great. Like, you bring everything good. Like, you got some good features on a couple of your tracks. Like, you're putting everything together, bro. So, like, shout out to you, bro. Like, really congrats. Like, congrats on getting your stuff together, man.
That's real, man. I appreciate it. I really do, man. Because I put my soul into this music, man. I put my grind into this. I put a lot behind it, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I really do. I try to stay humble always, you know what I'm saying? Because,
thanks, bro. That's how you get there, being humble, making your moves, man. But how's in that area, how's that music scene?
The music scene right now, honestly, I feel like it's growing. It's definitely taken off. I would say it kind of took, Orlando's a little different. It took, as compared to something like LA or, you know, maybe, you know, something of that nature. But now I feel like, you know, I see a lot more artists breaking out here. Even, you know, North Florida, South Florida, you know, all that. So I definitely think the scene out here is picking up and there's a lot of talented artists out here, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Like the whole Florida, I feel like right now is on fire. Like, I feel like the Florida scene is on fire.
Yeah,
man. I was like, man, I had a chance to get this opportunity to do this with y'all. Like, oh snap, man, this is like dope. This is lit. Like your whole movement, y'all whole Florida scene is like going up right now.
Yeah, it's definitely been crazy lately. I feel like with Kodak and even XXX Tentacion and it's just been, I mean, they kind of, I feel like, started the Florida thing, and then next thing you know, now it's been just a bunch of people popping up out of Florida. There's a lot of talent out here. I just feel like it took a little while for it to get discovered, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they kind of broke it out for people to look down here, and then it just sprouted from there.
Right, man. But who would you think, like, you talking about like how the area's going and stuff out there? Who would you say if you didn't have to say your name, like in the area you're in right now, Sanford, Florida, right now? If you didn't have to say your name, who would you say the top 3 artists out there, or the top 3 artists that's like buzzing?
All right, you said if I didn't have to say my name?
Yeah, you did. Of course, we know you're gonna say your name. We know you're gonna say you, so
yeah. Of course, no, yeah.
Somebody else.
No, for sure. But I would say, I don't know if you've heard of Tyler Yahweh. He's from out in this area, Central Florida. He's definitely blowing up. I would say Loose Cannon Takeoff is definitely blowing up. And I don't know if this would be really considered an artist, but Ayo, the producer, he's from out here, and he just, I think, got nominated for a Grammy. So,
Shit, that's dope, man.
so it's definitely, the scene is definitely popping out here, and people are growing, and I'm excited to see the future. You know what I'm saying? It's real exciting.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited with you, man. That's why I'm like, shit, I'm honored, excited for this interview. Like this shit gonna take off, bro. Like
Yeah.
you got the image, the package, everything, man. But what's your like, as far as this summer stuff coming up, like what you got planned for this summer?
Man, really, at the end of last year, I really started putting, some money and some work and really grinding as much as I could, every day, and put out an album in December. So I put out that album. I've been pushing that album, dropping some visuals. I had a track with OG Mako that did real good called I've Been Trapping. That got a little radio play. And
yeah, I seen that. I was listening to that one.
Yeah, that one did real good. And I got another video coming up to a song called Do You Wanna Ride? That's from 13, which is the album I dropped. But the summertime, I'm looking to release a project called Phoenix. I'm actually I just got done. Actually, I'm in the middle of shooting the video right now. I stopped to do the interview. But for Clutch, that's my new single coming out. It'll be out, in about 2 weeks. And that one should do good. I have a real good feeling about it. So my goal pretty much for summer is to get, some nice shows, do more shows, and keep working on this music and just make more connections, just grow and grow and grow, in every aspect of my life, to be honest. Just keep growing, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going and going. You can't stop, That's one thing I learned doing this. You can't slow up, you know what I'm saying? Once you start going, you gotta keep going, because if you slow up, your buzz slows down, so you gotta keep on going. So that's my focus, man. I'm zoned in. I'm trying to get the money. I'm trying to, have people hear my music,
You're right, man. You gotta keep that momentum alive, because that momentum is something crazy, because once that shit died down, it's almost a wrap. So that's why you gotta keep it going, have your team keeping you going, staying on it daily, bro. But it looks like you got all that. You got a great team. Before we wrap things up, man, you got anything else to get off your chest?
Nothing necessarily to get off my chest, but I definitely want to shout out some people. Shout out my girl, your tat lady. She does tattoos out here in Orlando. Actually in Castleberry, we got a shop, called YTL Studio, so come check that out. Shout out Moxie Double D. He's actually from New York, but he came down here to Full Sail University, and that's how I met him some years back, and he's been helping me push my music, so shout out to him. Shout out Joey in New York. He's been helping me push my music. Shout out my dogs, Jomi. That's a new artist coming out. He's gonna be making some waves soon. My dog Davis, he's been there since day one. He's actually at the shoot with me right now. And my beautiful daughter Zoe and all my family, you know what I'm saying? Always gotta show love to the family, and shit, that's about it, man.
Respect, bro. Respect, man. Let us know where we can find you at, bro.
You can find me on Instagram at WILLZ. It's ZWILLZ with the underscore at the end. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Spotify. Just search WILLZ. Same way I just spelled it, WILLZ. You can find me, Facebook, everything. All the social media platforms. I'm on there. I don't get on Twitter too much, but I've been trying to get on there a little more. I'm not super internet savvy, so I've been kind of getting into that, trying to learn it. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely got all my music on there, so go check it out, and you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. I don't know if I'm supposed to cuss, but yeah, you can bleep that, I guess.